I'm at Colac railway station, which is the start of the ride today, which goes from here to Old Beechy Forest, a distance of about 50 kilometres. It's a beautiful day, so let's get started. I've just been doing some serious hill climbing for the last 12 kilometres or so, and I'm quite exhausted, so I'm looking forward to this little rest I'm having now. I decided to bring the old bike on this trip because it's more like a mountain bike. It's got higher gearing and it's got these thick tyres. It turned out to be a good choice because the road so far has been heavy gravel and corrugations and very steep hills. Yeah. So far, and this is about 12-15 kilometres in, it's all been roadways, and now we're getting into the rail trail proper. We'll start to narrow and get into the forest areas, so from now on it should be quite enjoyable. Well, this is more like it. I'm starting to enjoy it now, and I've got a bit of a downhill run. Lovely smell of the forest. Oh, this section is so steep that I have to walk it, and it's even hard to walk, as you can see by the blackened tree trunks. There's been a big bushfire come through here recently, and that's the one big fear I have about going through this forest, that I'll get caught in the bushfire. But I think today should be okay. I'm heading into the little town of Jellybrand, where I will stop and have a cup of coffee and a bit of a rest. I'll pull in here. I'm in the middle of this very steep climb through this pine forest. It's relentless. Well, I reached my destination at Beech Forest, and boy, it was very difficult. It was an uphill battle for about 20 or 25 kilometres. I didn't think I'd make it there at one stage, and I had to do a lot of walking up the very steep sections. But I finally got there, and I had a feed at the local pub, which was a chicken burger and chips, and I had 3 lemon squashes. So I hope now I've got enough energy to get back to my starting point, which is at Colac. The good thing is that most of the way back it's mostly downhill. This section that I'm on now, that is between Jellybrand and Beech Forest, about 20k, 25k or so, is a very lonely stretch. I'm the only one on it. I'm the only person. I haven't seen any yet. Be nice if I did. Probably have to wait until dusk. That's when they come out. There's no mobile phone coverage for most of this track. So if I fell off and broke a bone or something, I don't know how I'd be able to get out of here. I'd just have to wait until someone came along, but on this part of the track there's not a soul. No one. So I'd better be careful, huh? Resting. I could fall asleep right now. It's so beautiful and peaceful here. Well, I better get this show on the road again. It's starting to get late, but I'll make it back before dark, I know that. It's 5 o'clock and I've still got a long way to go. but it's been mostly downhill so far, which has been good. The sky is starting to show signs of rain coming soon. I haven't been showing a lot whilst I've been riding along the track because it's quite dangerous. The track is not really in good condition and I've got to hold the camera with one hand and ride with the other. I'm now at the cafe in Jellybrand and I've got my can of Coke. I'm going to have another little rest. I'm behind schedule. I lost the rail trail a few kilometres back and spent about 3/4 of an hour trying to find it again. I finally got it. Oh, I thought I was hopelessly lost there for a while. In fact, I was. But I'm back on track now. I guess I've got about 15 kilometres to go back to get back to my starting point to Colac. Starting to forget where I came from. Another rest. Apart from those 4 women, I've been the only one on this entire track. A very lonely one indeed. I keep getting insects in my eyes and boy do they sting after a while. Makes it hard to see. Eyes are running. Well, I've been climbing a hill for about the last 10 kilometres and it's proving quite difficult. It's about 7:30 and it's getting dark, so I'm getting a bit concerned. I spoke too soon. I've just struck a big hill which I have to walk because I just don't have the strength to pedal up it. But the sun hasn't set yet. It's about 8 o'clock I think. And there's the town of Colac. Looks like just one more big hill to climb. Then it should be downhill to the township itself. And a nice sunset as well. I'm finally back at my starting point at Colac railway station. After a 12-hour ride, it was the most gruelling ride I've ever done. Mainly because of the hills, but also because of the rough and inconsistent trail. Sometimes it followed the rail trail, sometimes it followed roads and highways and gravel tracks, and it was extremely difficult. Oh boy, I'm so glad I'm finished, and it's quite dark now, and I had to go through the streets of Colac without any lights on the bike. Whew. I can't talk anymore. I'm going to drive home now.